Join me as I take on the challenge of pushing through every obstacle in my path and discovering what riches await when you refuse to give up. Resilience, it's the secret sauce that separates the achievers from the dreamers. It's the drive that pushes us to keep going, even when the odds are stacked against us. And it's the key to unlocking the wealth and success we've always desired. Today, we're going to talk about the power of perseverance and how it can change your life. We've all been there, chasing our dreams, only to be met with rejection, failure, and disappointment. It's easy to get discouraged, to feel like we're not good enough, and to give up on our aspirations. The fear of failure can be overwhelming, making us question our abilities and doubt our potential. But what if I told you that success is often just on the other side of that fear? What if I told you that the only way to achieve greatness is to push through the struggles and keep moving forward? We've all heard the stories of J.K. Rowling being rejected by 12 publishers before one finally agreed to publish Harry Potter. We've heard about Thomas Edison, who failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. And we've heard about Walt Disney, who was fired from his first job at a newspaper for lacking creativity. These people didn't give up, and their perseverance paid off in the end. They're not exceptions, they're the rule. Every successful person has a story of resilience, of pushing through the hard times and coming out on top. But it's not just about achieving success, it's about the person you become in the process. When you persevere, you develop a sense of confidence and self-worth that can't be shaken. You learn to believe in yourself, even when no one else does. You develop a growth mindset, knowing that every obstacle is an opportunity to learn and grow. And you develop a sense of purpose, knowing that the struggles are worth it in the end. Take the story of Chris Gardner, for example. He was a struggling single father, living on the streets with his young son. Despite the odds against him, he refused to give up. He persevered, working hard to build a better life for himself and his son. And eventually, he became a successful stockbroker, earning millions of dollars and living a life he never thought possible. But it wasn't easy. There were times when he felt like giving up, times when he doubted himself and his abilities. But he didn't. He kept pushing forward, even when it seemed like all hope was lost. There was one pivotal moment in Chris's story that always stands out to me. It was when he and his son were sitting in a local church, eating a meal provided by a charity. Chris looked at his son and said, "I'm sorry, son. I'm sorry I couldn't provide for you like I should have." But his son looked back at him and said, "Dad, you're doing the best you can. That's all that matters." In that moment, Chris realized that he wasn't just fighting for himself, he was fighting for his son. He was fighting to give him a better life, a life filled with hope and possibility. That moment changed everything for Chris. It gave him the strength to keep going, to keep pushing forward, even when it seemed like all hope was lost. And it's that same strength that we can all tap into, that same resilience that can carry us through even the toughest of times. So let's recap what we've discussed today. We've talked about the power of perseverance, about how it can change our lives and help us achieve greatness. We've talked about the common struggles and setbacks that we all face, and how it's easy to give up. But we've also talked about the rewards that come with pushing through those struggles, with developing a sense of resilience and confidence that can't be shaken. If you're feeling inspired, if you're feeling like you want to share your own story of resilience, please leave it in the comments below. And if you want more motivational content, be sure to check out my other videos. Thanks for joining me on this journey today. I'll see you in the next video.